Here we are. Another wonderful Wednesday. Hope you guys are doing good. We're going to get it kicked off here. It's waffle time. Just kidding. One sec. Just kidding. One sec. There we go. All right. It's waffle time now for real.
Go the beat on. It's waffle time. Mike's favorite day. He's feeling so fine. Spin the wheel now. Get the deal. Hey, your prize awaits. It's your lucky day. Waffles on Wednesday. It's gonna be a blast. Giving away prizes. You'll be having a blast.
Intel in my pocket start to climb. Building these towers brick by brick. Circuit boards humming, feeling fine. In the basement air gets thick. Graphite fingers black and gray. Power surge lighting up my veins. Going higher, faster every day. Motherboard humming, breaking chains. Cables like veins through metal bones. Fans spinning like a cyclone. Tower of power in my name. PC dreams don't do the same. Thermal paste, spread it right. Cooling systems, clock to 9. Hard drive stack reaching no high heights. Speed demons never decline. RAM slots filled with electricity. Feeding frenzy my machine. Custom built my legacy. My kingdom of silicon sheen. Cables like veins through metal bones. Fans spinning like a cyclone. Tower of power in my name. PC dreams don't do the same. RAM slots filled with electricity. Feeding frenzy my machine. Custom built my legacy. My kingdom of silicon sheen. Cables like veins through metal bones. Fans spinning like a cyclone. Tower of power in my name. PC dreams don't do the same.
All right, you guys. We got the waffles started up. I see that you're hungry. Stay tuned. We're just getting started. Exclamation mark waffle for your chance. Mike. What day is it, Mike?
Mike's in the kitchen, flipping up the waffles, double the winners. In on the raffles, we're stacking up the syrup, spreading the love. 100 viewers strong, we rise above. Come on everybody, let's celebrate. 100 viewers, it's a true milestone. Turn up the music.
Happy Hurricane Day, sunny Florida.
In the dark of night he roams, mad camel in his chrome dome, mixing potions, brewing fast, cooling for his PC last. Viewers gather round to see what crazy drink it might be. Colors swirl and bubbles rise, madness gleams in camel's eyes. We vote, we test, we make a mess to see who's best in this strange quest. Waffles for you, experiments brewed in the lab where fear ensued. Test tubes breaking, echo loud, camel laughs in spooky shroud. Ghostly whispers fill the room, coolant trickles, tales of doom. Monitors all flicker bright, passing eerie ghostly light. Camel tweaks adjust the mix, testing fluid specter tricks. We vote, we test, we make a mess to see who's best in this strange quest. Waffles for you, experiments brewed in the lab where fear ensued.
In the lab so dim and eerie, camel grins, it's getting scary. Mixing potions late at night, coolant glows a ghostly light. Viewers watch with bated breath, crazy camel cheats on death. Mad scientist on the prowl, building PC with a scowl. We vote, we test who is the best, bubbling potions put to rest. Waffles here for you, my friend, till the spooky test and end. Beakers boil and steam arise, camel's lab a great surprise. Haunted tech, a chilling sight, Halloween it feels just right. Ghastly gadgets line the wall, mixing coolant, hear the call. Whispers creep into the night, mad scientists, what a fright. We vote, we test who is the best, bubbling potions put to rest. Waffles here for you, my friend, till the spooky test and end. Viewers watch with bated breath, crazy camel cheats on death. Mad scientist on the prowl, building PC with a scowl. We vote, we test who is the best, bubbling potions put to rest. Waffles here for you, my friend, till the spooky test and end. Fight the camel, had my prize. Didn't want it, no surprise. Rolling dice for something new, changing up the winning crew. Woke up on a Wednesday.
All right. What's up? What's up, everybody? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Happy hump day. Woo! Let's go, everybody. Welcome back to another wonderful Wednesday. It's your boy ThermalMike, and boy, do we got some fun stuff in store for you guys today. Oh man, we're gonna be kicking off October a little bit early. We got some fun plans in store, and we hope that you guys want to participate too. It's one of the big things that we love doing here on Thermaltake Live, and that's going to be some coolant testing. Hoping to see if you guys help us choose wisely what's going to be something fun to fill in a PC, man. Oh boy, I got a lot to show. We got a lot to go over, and then we can start talking about what we're going to do next. Should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun. Super excited for it, man. It's going to be so great. And shout out to Mustang Fishing for that tier 1 sub for 4 months. Thank you so much. Rob coming in with the stream streak, and John Doe coming in with that Prime for 7. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Rob says, I can't believe it's 4 days. It will be 2 years since we lost the house in the Hurricane Ian. And today we have Hurricane Helen skirting us. Oh no, man. Be safe. Yeah, I've been seeing that. I saw the thing they said, like the tracking for it and everything. Stay safe, you guys, man. It's always rough for that. Especially you, Rob, man. Everyone for you, baby. Take care. Hopefully I can take your mind off of it with some waffles today. Love being that distraction for you guys. Shout outs to my second screeners, my multi-tabbers, my multi-taskers, and everything, as well as you guys watching on. Love seeing you guys. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Another stream streak. Thank you so much, Quick Stuff. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Can we get syrup and strawberries with the waffles? We could. I mean, we can always do something like that. I don't know if it would fit in a water cooling loop, though. We have to be a little bit more careful with our choices. I mean, I have put waffles in a PC or mini pancakes, but, you know, that wasn't really something that we were looking to grind up and put inside the loop, if you feel me. Pretty crazy, you know what I'm saying? Dark red coolant color. Oh, yeah, like a blood. That we could do. That's a great idea. That's something we haven't really necessarily done. And to be fair, I've gotten pretty good results rinsing and repeating and cleaning everything out. Bourbon would be awesome for coolant. More so with a wood accent case. Get that pumpkin spice, get a little burnt orange flavor in there with some bourbon. Mustang, hey. It can definitely go on the list. We got nothing wrong with that. Isn't water red or red? Water wetter, well, it was like pink though. It was red, but it wasn't like blood red. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's got its own little thing, you know what I mean? Bourbon barrel case one, I know, right? No, we don't do too much on like the wood stuff for cases, you know what I mean? You see that out there. You'll see a couple of different companies, you know, that they get in on that wood grain. You know, it's all good. We haven't really done it too much. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna snooze that ad break. Oh man. And you know what's crazy too, like with the ads on Twitch and everything, like I have it set up so hopefully you guys aren't getting pre-roll ads. You guys might get some ads through the stream, and big shout out and lots of love to all my subscribers. They don't have this problem, but I do try to have ads set up so that way you guys don't get those pre-rolls. That's been like a thing on Twitch, you know? And then, of course, you guys over on YouTube and everything like that. Shout out to my fam over on YouTube. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget, !waffle for your chance to win. We got our weekly waffle giveaway going on later on today. And you can not only get one entry here on Twitch, but you can get a second entry over on YouTube. And if you want to double down on Twitch, you can subscribe and get that extra entry for up to 3 chances to win a waffle each week, as well as enjoy some nice ad-free viewing. It's always some good stuff. You guys want to get in on that? Much love, and thank you guys so much for all the support, man. It's been amazing. Dude, Intel Gamer Days, wasn't that a blast? I had so much fun with that. Look at all the bees. That's so funny. That's so funny. It's like an army. It's like an army of bees.
Double nerd.
Yo, nerd double. Nerd. What's up, Brain? Good to see you, man. Hope you had fun at TwitchCon. Missed out on that. Wish I could have gone to TwitchCon. That'd have been fun. If I can convince the wife to get the Tower 600, I will make a blueberry waffle theme for. Dude, that would be sick. That would be sick. Dude, you could do so many fun ideas with something like that, with a case being like upright. You got like a cool little spot to do some fun stuff. You know what I mean? One of the things I really dig about like how we're just doing all these different colors and all these cases. We got a different color today for you. And it's just, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I love seeing your guys' ideas on all that stuff, you know? So, Mike, did you see State of Play? Something got your attention? No. Oh, wait. I take it back. The one thing that caught my attention from the PlayStation thing was unfortunately not necessarily the games, but what I was really eyeballing was that retro PS5 controller. I got it, dude. When they showed the little cable and how the cable has the PS1 like look to it with the connector on it, sold. I gotta get one of those. That's going on the Christmas list. That's going on the Christmas list for sure. If you can get one, I guess, right? How many people are going to be trying to flip those things? You know what I mean? How many people are going to be trying to flip those things, man? It's going to be wild. But, you know, I have a PS5. I really don't feel a need. I was expecting like a launch title game. I think a lot of people were. I know there was a lot of people asking for Bloodborne 2, man. Oh my gosh, dude. But yeah. Games, man, there's been a lot of games, but it's just, there's been some really good ones, and then there's been some unfortunately really bad ones. And it's just, I mean, you know, the whole pre-order thing comes back into play. Am I right, fam? You know, don't pre-order. Make sure you watch and spend your money wisely. Unless you got the extra cash, then just buy every game on Steam. You know what I mean? You do you. It's your game your way. It's your Steam library your way. You know what I mean? I always pre-order. Yeah, we know, Box. Mr. Pre-order. Change your name to pre-ordered package. I didn't, dude. Ghost of Yodi would it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know too much on that one. I might pass on it. I like the first Ghost of Tsushima. That was really good. All right, let's change that. We don't want to do the same song again. I post order. Like I was gonna get Space Marines, but then Helldivers 2 had a huge update. So now I'm kind of waiting for Space Marines to go back on sale or go on sale. See if I can get a good deal, because it's like a single player game, you know, but then they came out with some crazy updates too that's gonna really open up Space Marines. So that's really interesting. So like, you know, stuff like that's kind of exciting. I mean, what was it like this week? They had you know, they talked a little bit about Battlefield. I don't know if you guys have seen some of the new Battlefield stuff going on. I will most definitely probably pre-order that, especially if they go back to more of their OG stuff. So I'd be stoked for that, as well as Grand Theft Auto 6 whenever the F that comes out. I think I'm going to take time off for Grand Theft Auto 6. I think a lot of people are. I heard a rumor that people were saying that when Grand Theft Auto 6 launches, the majority of the tech industry is going to take time off, and there could be a disruption in the tech industry with everybody wanting to stay home and play Grand Theft Auto 6. We'll wait and see, man. They're going to do 2 billion in like 48 hours or what? Either way, I just hope it's good. Big fan of the game, so just hope it's good. Elder Scrolls 6, yep. Actually, I need to get back into that. I need to get back into Elder Scrolls, or just kind of, you know, mess around and stuff. I've been spending a lot of time on Once Human, as well as Helldivers still, because just playing with the boys is just, that's what makes that game the game. I couldn't play that game solo though, you know. But either way, we got a lot going on today. And yeah, always excited to see what other things. It's like our fake E3, right? Like I miss E3. It was at the LA Convention Center. We go out to E3, and dude, it was always fun. It was really neat to get to see the behind the scenes stuff, but sadly, I think the last one was in 2019, and I was really excited to get to go to that. So, you know, it is what it is and everything, but at least they're having some cool stuff. State of Play was going on, And we'll just have to wait and see what else is going to happen. You know, what other things are going to be coming around the corner for Christmas. I mean, dude, we're almost in October. This is the last Wednesday of September, dude. This crazy. Crazy, man. This is the last week of September. It's almost October. Oh my gosh. And we had so much going on for Intel Gamer Days. You know, much love for you guys coming out, hanging out with us for Intel Gamer Days. It was a pleasure to be a part of it. Again, big shout out to Intel for all the support and everything in that. The PC winner claimed, he not only claimed that he shouted out in Discord and everything, so much love to him for grabbing that PC, lucky guy. And I have it over there. I have some more stuff that I got to send out for that, but that should be going out soon. Not sure if he's watching or not, but again, congratulations to all of our winners. I think everybody responded back to me. I got to double check a couple of things, but yeah, we good. All the big prizes I think got claimed, so that was the one thing. The PC especially was just huge. You guys like my AI scary camel coolant testing? Boy, have we done a lot of coolant testing now. It's just, you can already hear Mariah Carey. Oh my gosh, dude, I've already seen the memes on TikTok for the, you know, like she's defrosting. Mariah Carey's defrosting already. Oh my God. Oh my God. But you know what? It's crazy how that song will, like, just about anybody growing up in the US, I would say in that era of when she was really popular, especially, but even now, some people don't even know who she is. They know the song. I mean, it's so huge now. I mean, think of all the other Christmas songs that have been a staple for...
This Yeast Club meeting is called to order. All rise.
All rise, but slowly. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, man, we got a lot going on. So October, more or less, just I needed some extra time on this, so I figured it'd be good to kind of start a little bit early. Who makes waffles with yeast? Hopefully not many. Hopefully not many. Utter coming in with a hydrate, and Bubba with a 25 stream streak, dude. 25 weeks, man. Thank you. Oh, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thanks again, Moo. Good to see you. You know, I was saying, I had a list here of what we did already. Like, I went back. It was really funny, actually. I was watching videos of, like, the coolant testing and stuff. I'm going to try to put together a little video montage for you guys next week of, like, all the coolant testing stuff. Like, I can, like, let's see, just to give you a little bit of a taste. Let's see. I know we talked about this too last week. You know what? I'm not going to show it because the problem I have is that the stream is recording on the same drive that I'm pulling the video off. So I'll show you guys I'll show you guys next week. But we've done a lot from syrup to soda. We have tested all kinds of fun things in a custom looped PC. I don't think I've ever seen anybody put Pepto-Bismol or syrup for that matter into a system, but at the same time, you know, I think the Guinness beer the Guinness beer PC was really, really cool. Are you gonna use my Let It Cool song from last year? I still have it, Pig, and yeah, I'm absolutely thinking about, I'm trying to integrate some stuff in and trying to get some stuff going on. If you can understand, I was like all in on the Intel stuff the last few weeks. So I've been kind of thinking about this on the back burner, getting some stuff going on. And yeah, I'm hoping that we can get some cooling ideas figured out so we can go and get to voting by next week. Go and get to cooling by next week. I think that'd be the OW20 engine oil, Mike. Well, you know, I mean, I'm game. I'm game for some weird stuff, man. Speaking of weird stuff, I kind of put together this list. Let me see if I can make this bigger here for you guys, so it's easier to read. Something like that. Let's see. There we go. You guys can see us. All right, so we started this back in 2021. This was the initial list that you guys basically gave out to us. This was how I kind of kept track of everything. We had a variety of things. Hot chocolate, Everclear, milk, G Fuel energy drink, coffee, Mountain Dew, pumpkin spice. That was a fun one, wasn't it? Vodka. Thank you guys for that one. That one was great. Gravy, corn syrup, car coolant, which we ended up doing later in different ways, but still. Whiskey was on there. Horchata was on there. Pepto-Bismol was on there. Maple syrup and Gatorade. So this was the first like initial test that we were doing. This was the first one, right? And you guys came up with this list. We're going to be generating. We need ideas. So first, what we're going to do is I'm going to start some on our Discord. It's going to be in our live stream chat. I'll get that going on there. We're going to try to get some ideas going first. We need to generate a list. And if you guys have any ideas while watching during the stream today, shoot me a highlight message and I'll start jotting stuff down, and or I'll go back and look through the VOD to see what's going on. Like Winterfall says blood. We could, I could look into like fake blood. I can't use real blood, and I'm not going to go get like pig blood because I know I can get stuff like that, but I could do fake blood. I think fake blood would be interesting, as far as like just weird different things. But first. So this was 2021, right? These were the liquids that we put through a full custom loop PC that we built. We got to do the same thing here this year. And then moving on to last year, and you guys might say, we've seen some similarities here. So maybe just kind of reminding you guys of what we've gone through, as well as maybe, just maybe, something that might not have won last time could possibly win this time. You never know. And yeah, Pig. Yeah, I know. Sorry. My bad. Don't worry, Pig. Don't worry. I won't be asking for donations. Man, so pumpkin spice coffee creamer came up, and I think that was because a lot of people got excited with the pumpkin spice. I mean, it literally went to Starbucks and got pumpkin spice, and we put it in the system, whipped cream included. We had mouthwash that didn't make the list. Water Wetter was a advanced automotive coolant or high-end automotive coolant. We did that last year. Mr. Bubble, liquid bubble. I got the bottle up on the shelf still. That was an interesting one. Of course, beer came in number one. Let's go. The Guinness build was sick. Apple cider we also tested last year. Milkshake made the list. Spaghetti sauce I thought was gonna be one that was gonna win. And I think I even put no meat on that one. It was just gonna be just the regular spaghetti sauce. That might be kind of interesting to see what's going on with that. Of course, syrup made the list again.
First Chippy loses a leg. Now Mike is coming for Piggy. Monster.
I love your TTS's pick. I'm sorry I missed him from the end of the stream last time, dude, but that was funny as well, dude. I just wanted to let you know. Oh, man. So, yeah, syrup, milk, pickle juice, Windex. Look, dude. Still got the bottle right here. Still got the Windex. We got some leftovers. Windex was, I thought Windex would have been funny because it cleans the PC when you drain it. It's a win-win for me, right? We've got soft drinks, lemonade, ketchup. Ketchup I thought was an interesting one. Somebody put aloe vera, or, just like hand sanitizer. I think that might be an interesting one if we could get the viscosity right, I guess. And that kind of goes back to what syrup was all about. And then, of course, toothpaste, which I was terrified you guys were going to pick. I was terrified. There's no way toothpaste is... I don't know if toothpaste was going to work. And then out of that, this was our top 5 that you guys came up with last year. John coming in with a hydrate. Thank you so much, John. Appreciate you. But here's what was interesting. So beer was number 1. Let's go chat. We went with beer number 1. Water Wetter, that automotive coolant, was number 2. Mr. Bubble, Windex, and apple cider. That was our top 5 for last year. And I want to show you guys that we had a 4-way tie for 6th place with mouthwash, syrup again, spaghetti sauce, and aloe vera. So those were our 4-way tie for 6th place last year. And if you guys want to do it again, No problem. Shadow Clone says you should do gas in parentheses petroleum. Yeah, I don't know about that. It has to be legal. I don't have the best ventilation here, if you can understand it. It's not necessarily the best ventilation, all right? But we do have some stuff. Syrup was tough. You know, we had to heat it up. If you guys remember, we got it in there, but it wasn't moving. And then I ended up taking the syrup and microwaving it so I could get it you know, like hot syrup, you know, hot syrup's more runny, and that actually got it to work. And then we went on and played Starfield with syrup in the system. We did that with Guinness beer as well. It was a lot of fun. Brake fluid. Oh man, brake fluid stinks. It's like transmission fluid, man. Ugh. That'd be interesting though. It would work. I just don't, yeah, I don't know. I wonder if it would eat up anything, you know what I mean? But let's try it, you know, no, we always get some fun ones that people come up like mercury, gasoline, you know, other stuff. Let's try to stay away from the non-toxics, okay? Let's try to stay away from the non-toxics. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna go with that kind of a yellow coolant either, Shadow Coolant, but I love where you're going. Really thinking outside the box on that, man. If we can, you know, like, if you guys have a fun idea as far as like something you think would be neat, you know, to do, this was our little list that we had last year. This was our Will It Cool Part 2. We're going to be cooking off a Will It Cool Part 3 here for October 2024. And yeah, here was your results. If you guys were wondering, water. We always test with water because we have to have a base, right? This is our control. And we saw some nice improvements there. I mean, basically beer coming in colder than water, which, you know, we all had a good time at that. We all had a really good time at that. Hawaiian themed build used pog juice. Okay. Carrot juice. Oh, see, there you go. That's something different. Carrot juice would be interesting. Water with sparkles. Sparkling water. Ooh, I wonder if that would explode. You know, I've just been waiting for something to happen. I'm officially submitting Gugon. Oh, I don't know about. Okay, Gugon might be a little too aggressive. We don't want to melt the tubing. Actually, I don't think it would melt the tubing, but like, you know, we can't do acetone, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Gugon might work. Gugon would work. I think it would work. Gorilla Glue? Just put Gorilla Glue in there to see how long it lasts. Holy crap, dude. You know how expensive that would be? How much Gorilla Glue would we have to buy? That would be a lot. Like, did they sell Gorilla Glue in bulk on Amazon? You guys got me thinking the fun already. I've been excited for this. Wait, what? Let's see. Oh, they got big jugs of it. Man, 32-ounce 2-pack. There you go, chat. That's enough Gugon. That's enough Gugon for a build. Holy crap, dude. I didn't even know they made Gugon in giant. I guess it makes sense. They have Goof Off. Is it Gugon or Goof Off? Break the fourth wall with some Kool-Aid. You know, hey, Kool-Aid would be kind of interesting. You know, we could do some fun stuff with that too. We could do. Goof Off is what we do on this stream. Well, you know what? If you guys ask for it, we're gonna put it on the list like we did before, right? We'll have our list right here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this list and we're gonna throw it on Discord so you guys can vote. And we're gonna throw it also on social media, Twitter, Facebook, for you guys to vote as well. And we're gonna collectively see what everybody thinks. And we're gonna pick our top 5. If you guys want 10 things, you want 15 things, you want 20 things, I'm okay with that, but we're gonna pick a top 5. I like goofing off too, though. So, you know what I mean? I think I could do Gugon. I don't think that would be too bad, but it would, you know what I mean? It'd be interesting. I wonder what it would do. I don't think it would affect the plating at all. The tubing and everything would probably be fine, but still it'd be interesting. But here was the results from last year. Windex, water, apple cider, beer, and Mr. Bubble. This was our Prime 95 Furmark benchmark. And then this was our game test. We were using Starfield back here, and these were our Starfield temps. As you can see, Mr. Bubble wasn't doing the best, but the fact that we got Mr. Bubble to actually work without turning the PC into a jacuzzi, I think is what, made it work around pretty good. Armor All, hey. I wouldn't be too ashamed to do something fun like, the quick detailer, or if you guys want to put some Meguiar's car polish or something like that. That stuff smells amazing, dude. So, go that route. You want to put some Robitussin? You want some Tussin in there? NT13, we could do cough syrup, man. That would be an interesting one. Then we just have to decide on what flavor cough syrup to go with. We get some interesting colors. Cough syrup's got some neat colors to it, man. You know what I mean? Head and Shoulders, there you go. There you go. You want a PC that's dandruff-free, then just go with Head and Shoulders Coolant. Why does that Meguiar's smell amazing? And as a car guy, I will tell you, Meguiar's has been my fave for a long time. And what is it? It's, I'm going to go to Amazon again. It's their Showtime. I think that was, let's see.
Wouldn't be surprised if you melted down a bunch of chippy legs. Monster.
I don't know about melted plastic. If you guys haven't seen, where is it? That's a regular quick detailer, so something like that. I'll see something like a polish or whatever. That's the account. Where's the Showtime stuff? Oh, this is Mother's. Is it? There's just one that I like by them. I think it's called Showtime Quick Detail or whatever. It smells like cinnamon. It smells like cinnamon, dude. And like cleaning your wheels with it, and you get that like cinnamon. It's like chewing big red gum for 5 seconds. Really good. Mountain Dew Voltage. We've done the Dew. We've done the Ball Blast before. That was a lot of fun. We did that, I think, back in 2021. That was a good one. Their Ultimate Car Wash is wonderful too. See? So hey, let's think about that. Is it Mother's? I thought it was. Is it Mother's? Maybe it is Mother's versus Meguiar's. But yeah, that Showtime Quick Detailer, whoever makes it, that stuff smells amazing. Pumpkin Spice Latte. We've done it before. Maybe there's a different pumpkin spice we could do. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But either way, it's gonna come down to you. You guys give the ideas. We'll collab everything together. And next week, we'll kick off our voting as we start our build with our E550 Pumpkin Spice Edition. And yeah, we're going to have some fun. And it's going to be up to you guys. Pine Sol? Yeah, see? WD-40. Flammable. I don't know. That would be good. Lube. WD-40. Oh, the liquid lube. Oh, okay. Wonder if I can get that in mass quantities. That's always the fun part, is going like, oh crap, I have to get it in mass quantities. Pickle juice, yep, that was in was that? Yeah, that was that was last year. Somebody put pickle juice down for last year. Hey, could win this year. You never know. Maybe we'll even throw a pickle in there just for funsies. You know what I mean? We could do some fun stuff. Not next week. We're gonna get a list together from you guys this week. Next week, we're gonna start the voting. And then once you guys pick the votes, because we got what? Today's the 25th. We got the 2nd, the 9th, the 16th, the 23rd, and the 30th. We got a fat Wednesday, October. We get that extra day before Halloween. I got something special in store for the 30th of October. Some spooky stuff. Maybe we'll play some scary games. Have some fun. Have some fun. How many radiators we'll be using? Depending on what we do. Like, I do try to take some science to this and try to do the less abrasive stuff first and then get to like syrup last. But yeah, I got some extra radiators on the back end, you know what I mean? The tubes and the blocks clean out pretty well. I haven't really had too much of a problem, to be fair, the last times that we've done it, but I usually toss the rad. I usually just, there's no point. So a rad filled with syrup is just not worth the $80 to clean. I'd just buy a new one, man. Will you be dressing up as Chippy for the spooky stream? I don't think so, unless it's sponsored by Intel. This one's gonna be sponsored by Thermaltake. I have a costume idea in store, or I have a costume idea that I'm thinking about, and I got the idea from my daughter because of what she wants to be for Halloween. So it'll be fun. You'll have to wait and see what it is, though. You'll have to wait and see. Be surprised how easy you can flush rads, though, to clean all that stuff out, though. So it's pretty crazy. Our waffle's going, just to let you guys know, for those of you jumping back in the stream or just joining us right now, we've been live for a little bit here already. Exclamation mark waffle for your chance to win. We got about an hour left until we do our waffle spin to win. So if you guys want to get out there, wash the dog, walk the car, whatever you got to do, you got about an hour on time on that, all right? Other than that, you guys kick back and relax. Happy hump day. Mike. What day is it, Mike? It's hump day, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, man. Oh, Intel Gamer Days was a lot of fun, man. Thank you guys so much for being here for that. Had a blast with that once again. Moving on to our October streams, we have not just an E550 TG, but we have the Gravel Sand Pumpkin Spice Edition here on the table. I thought that this would fit well for October here for what we're planning on doing. And I hope you guys are excited for it as much as I am. I always enjoy the challenge of you guys coming up with fun ideas that I try to make possible. And I like to take pride to be one of the few, if not only, custom cooling channel to put syrup through a PC. And not just put it in a PC, but play games and do the whole 9 yards. If you guys have been around the stream, which I know a lot of you have, you've seen some pretty wild stuff here from us. So each year we got to do better. So you guys got to come up with some wild ideas. I need to wash myself. I think quick detail or some automotive stuff would be neat. Other foods and everything that you guys might want to think of that you'd love to see if it could go through a loop, through a GPU block, through the CPU block, maybe corkscrew around. And that corkscrew last year was sick. I really like that one. Now I'm going to have to figure out how I can top myself. It's kind of like fun for both of us. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, this is for you guys, but this is for me too. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is a big one. This is a big boy. Brand new. I think the color's gonna be perfect though for this. I'm so excited for this. Nice box. Thanks, box. It's already got that pumpkin spice flavor. It even smells. It even smells like pumpkin spice. Oh yeah. Wow. How do you pronounce that, idiot? Should I just call you Touch It? But dye technology that would allow the coolant to change colors when heating up and cooling down. I mean, wasn't there was a coolant company, Mayhem's? I think they tried to get something like that out in there, and the coolant was supposed to change colors based on the temperature, but I don't think it ever happened. That was a while ago, though. Asking the wrong guy on how to even try that. When we doing the giveaway? Okay, I answered that one. I think I just told you about an hour. So we got that one going on. What else we done? I can get you a bottle of liquefied seaweed fertilizer if you want something extra stinky. No, I don't actually. So hopefully that doesn't work. If fake blood would be an interesting one, I'm definitely sure I can get plenty of that. That would be interesting. What do you think fake blood would look like in this bad boy right here? You know what I mean? I think we need some kind of coffee this time. We've done pumpkin spice, but we haven't done like a proper brew. Maybe some type of coffee or something like that would be good. Vinegar? You want vinegar? Ew. That stinks, man. It's not Easter time. But if you guys want to do it, I'll deal with it. Ooh, some hot sauce, some Frank's Red Hot. I think some hot sauce would be interesting. Some cold brew. There you go. Butter. Butter. Like we just get the butter and just melt the butter and everything, and then we just pour it in. What happens if you leave butter in the system, though? I mean, to be fair, if there was butter in there, it would not solidify, right? Because it's still hot. But what happens when you turn it off for the night? Like that might be like something like, hey, wonder what that's gonna look like tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It would clog when cold. Well, yeah, I think so. I would think so. You'd have to leave it benchmarking all night to let it keep going. It'd be pretty funny. No, I don't know about having viewers donate real blood. I don't think we'll go that far, but I'd love the idea. It's so funny. I think fake blood might be one you guys might like, so that's kind of interesting, and it's different too. So that is a win for sure. All right, we have the E550. Oh man, that right there is going to be more. I don't know if 60% is going to be. That might be too much. That might be too much, but we'll find a way. We always have. Just some things may take more than others. But also, nice little opportunity here to showcase the E550, one of the newer cases here from Thermaltake. We talked about this at Computex, but at the same time, we had the E600, which is very similar with this, but slightly different here. The E550 is your true fish tank build for our CTE series, offering 3 sides of glass instead of just 2, because the 600 had the extra cooling capabilities there on the backside there with that. But let's go ahead and dive a little deeper inside the case. Again, loving this pumpkin spice edition PC. Boy, did they pick the color just right for us, didn't they? The perfect color to match. We can get some of these panels. And again, I really like what we've been doing with all of the case design, all these panels. It's so easy, you guys. Just lift up and off. Has the nice little push tabs on there.
Every Wednesday night.
I'm so tired of having to deal with screws and all that stuff, or funky plastic pieces that are supposed to clip in and maybe they don't sit right, or maybe they give you like a little bit of a problem. This has changed the game for me. And I know, I get it. You're gonna build the system, put it all together, it's just gonna sit there and it's not gonna matter. Come on, ThermalMike, it doesn't matter. I get you. Can understand that, but when you want to get back into it, I like the ease of accessibility. I mean, nonchalant broke the whole case down. You feel me? No tools. It's just the way it should be. It's just the way it should be. Imagine 6 200 trios in the back. Damn. Be pretty sweet. That would be pretty sweet good. I don't know. I think my hand's about a 200. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's get this out. It's gonna take off. It might start to hover on the desk a little bit. They're not those Delta. Is it Delta? Makes those fans that are just those server grade fans. Where's Bacon? Bacon knows. Bacon, what's the best fans for server? What's the fastest server fans, Bacon? Delta fans are monsters. Yeah, those things will take a finger. Those things will take. Oh yeah, the Sanyo's ones. I forgot about those too. Those things will literally, like, if you put them full speed, they'll hover on the desk. This is their like. Vroom, 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 vroom. Oh, of course they're loud. But it's like server stuff. They don't care how loud it is. You can't even hear in a server room half the time. So we got our fun little accessories. I think one of the things that I'm really digging about the whole color situation here that we got going on is just we're owning it on the color. And I think you know, I've seen more and more companies starting to dip their PCs in other colors, and I think it's just fantastic. I think it's something everybody should do. You know, you're still gonna want your regular black and or white cases, but man, wouldn't it be fun to get it in a different color? You know, dive into something different every now and then. I mean, come on, it's a computer case, right? A lot of people like to change up their looks. We got some nice accessories here, packed away, and I just love the color on this stuff. Got all this right here. We'll take a look. So the 550 is similar to the 600, but a little bit different. The 600 does come in at a little bit higher of a price. And I would say one of the big reasons for that is it does not include the riser cable. So stuff like this with the vertical mount, you do get it if you want to go vertical with the riser, or you want to go vertical here for the graphics card, but then the riser cable would then be sold separately. And we do then have riser cables available if you'd like to purchase it. But I think it's just kind of like a, hey, if you want to go more, if you want a little bit more, that's what the 600's for. If you want a little bit less or a little bit more fish tanky, the 550 might be a great option for you too. And it's not like you kind of lose out on it working or not. It's just sold separately and it's just extra stuff. I like how this is an interesting way too that we're doing. Kind of like, it reminds me of, well, I would say this reminds me of one, IKEA, and two, anytime I get a monitor stand and you get that monitor mount with the Visa screws and all they're all different sizes and it comes in something like that. That's what oh, see, look, this is the same thing. It's like little candies. Like little candies. And here's our nice little GPU back. I like this. It's got a nice little rubber. It's got like a, I mean, I guess it's just a foam pad, right? But it's got, you know, nice little feel to it. And, you know, good little brace. That way we're not scratching our GPU. It's not a metal to metal contact kind of thing. And then this is all gonna more or less give you different options. One, of course, is going to be mounting your brackets like this, giving you that vertical mounting option. You got some nice felt or rubber, I guess, yeah, this is foam pads here and here on the bracket, and then that's where the card can more or less rest. And then you can see here, there are options for the riser mounting of mounting the riser cable to said bracket. And then this bracket, I mean, see if I go switch back over. You know, if you guys can see it, like this right here is going to give you those other options. I got to get this is going to be the other half of it, or like the other piece that's going to go in like over here like this. But then that's going to be kind of like your vertical mounting option that you would then have for the case. And, you know, ideally that's what we're going to be looking to do, because we want to keep our card more vertical here for the coolant testing. But we're going to be setting up something a little bit different than I think we normally would. You feel me? You feel me? 1 second here. Let me switch back over. Get my let me see. We're not getting into Halloween just yet, so we're not gonna do that just yet. But let's get into our usual. Let's change up some of our audio here for a second. And yeah, let's see. What do we want? Let's see. What do we want to start on? No, I don't want that. Well, you know what? Close my eyes. Okay. Oh, 1 second. There we go. I had to switch my audio checks, or my audio over, you know what I mean? It's that whole DMCA stuff, you feel me? All right, we got an ad in process right now too. Ad break. Trying to do better at this. So we try to pause a little bit. I missed the last skip on that one, but yeah. We'll get back to this. 100 viewers I see already. Let's go, you guys. We're going to have double wins here for all you subscribers. So thank you guys for watching. Shout out to all my subs and everything like that. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for all the support. Let me see. Did that go over there? Yeah, ad break. Okay, so I was just saying on making sure. Yeah, we still got like 45 minutes on the waffle too. Okay. Got about 40 seconds on the ad. Give me a little bit of time here to get these bags in order. We'll be right back. I need something that's got to pop up a little bit more for me, man. I don't know what I'd do without Bacon and Box, man. I don't got nobody else. It's just me over here. What did I miss? What is the code for? What code? There's no code. There's just a waffle. That's the only code is the waffle code. Are you down with the waffle code? The secret codes. Oh, those were secret code is pancake. Yes, it is. It is. The secret code is pancake. All right, let me know. Is the ads up? Ads done? Make sure we got our ads done. Down with the waffle. Down with the waffle. I have what? I don't know what that code is, or it says, where does it? I don't know. Ollie, I don't know what that means. I have no idea. That's not me. I'll tell you that. This is not me. I will tell you. All right. Ads look like they're done. Let's get back. Yeah, we could clean up our PC with some nice Windex here. What do you guys think? We did this last year, so we don't, you know. I got my, you know, fun little liquids. Pouring them in. We're going to have some fun. We're definitely going to have some fun here with this. I'm excited, too, that we get to do a case in a completely different color. I figured this would come right in store for the holidays here as we go into October for our October streams. And, you know, the other thing that's really cool about this, too, is please don't hydrate with that. Okay, that's good. Yeah. one of the things that I really liked about this too is that, you know, we've been building in the Core P series. You know, it's an open frame style case. It was ideal for what we did. Core P3 Pro was fantastic last year for a case for this. And I wanted to change it up and do something a little different, something with some colors in it. So I figured this would be a good one to go with. Beantown, dude, come with a tier 1 for 10 months. Bean, thanks so much, man. Appreciate all the support, dude. Thank you so much. Enjoy those ads for free. No ads. No ads. And Tom, who said, don't celebrate. Tom said, Regine, wait. But then the Green Garage says, don't. Yeah, okay, I got confused. Sorry, I didn't realize my volume was so low. Get that. Let's get our volume back up here. There we go. Oh, it could have been that. I'm not sure. That case is beautiful, especially the matcha one. Yeah, you know, and that's the thing I like too, is that it's not like we're only making this case in this one color. It comes in both black and white, but we're giving you other options too. So it's like, it's not like we're sacrificing the standard. We're just adding on. We're giving you more options. And I think that's what I'm all about here. That's what I'm all about here. So, case should be pretty good. We're going to be kind of brainstorming a little bit today. I'm waiting on some more of the parts to come in, like motherboard and graphics and stuff like that. But I figured it'd be a good time to kind of break the case down, show a little bit of this, and then, you know, kind of decide what I want to do. One of the things I was deciding on is I was going to do a backwards connection board or not. The E550 supports that backwards connectivity. As you can see, it's got all the extra cutouts right there. So I could do a backwards connection motherboard. Of course, it'll be rotated. So our CPU will be like right here in the center. We may not have cooling on the back side, but I think that will actually make it easier for us with doing, especially for me, with doing all the coolant testing and flushing as we go from one to the next. So I think that should fit pretty well. Some nice fans on the top, get a little bit of cooling there on that. I think for the most part, the case is going to stay open. We're not going to necessarily close it all up, but maybe we'll do it just for like the testing purposes. But for what we're going to be doing with the coolant testing, it's going to be a nice open surface, I think, here for this. Probably going to be putting a rad right there. We got to figure out some other options and stuff that we have too. I got our PR32. This is the one that we used from last year. So it's still rocking and rolling. Might have a little bit of Guinness stuck in the bottom there, but that's not going to hurt anybody. As this will be our nice little filling tool. And if you saw what we did last year, we had a nice little spiral going down, and I just basically made my own downstem for that. Made it easy for the cleaning cleaning in between each, you know what I mean? So got a couple of things here. Let's get some of this stuff mocked up. I wanted to kind of see some spacing on some things so we can get some of those brackets on there. Let's see, we got some extra standoffs. I like that. Extra standoffs are nice. Fan screws, motherboard screws. I know that this is the 550, but was looking at the 650 and was finding inconsistencies on the listed AIO support. Can you confirm? That's so funny. Can you confirm where you can mount a 360 AIO in the 650? Mad Admiral says. Let me jump back over here real quick. I had
waffles, tasty waffles with lots of
650. I think it's only up on the global page. One second. Oh, 660. The 660, right? Not six. You meant 660, I believe. I think so. Mad Admiral. I think he said 660. So on the 660, because it's like the 600. The only difference is that this one has the backwards connectivity to it. The 600 doesn't have the backward. Wait, let me make sure.
Mike, what day is it, Mike?
Where is it? That's a 660. That was the reason for the differences. What's up, Shig? Mike. What day is it, Mike? Good to see you, man. Yeah. So 600 doesn't have the backwards connections on it, where the 660 does. So then with the 660 having the backwards connectivity, if that's what you're going for, then that's an option, right? This also has the cooling option in the back, different from the 550, right? But you're asking about the AIO. So if you come down here, oh, there's so much stuff. So you come down here, radiator support list. So when you look at this, it breaks it down to two different things. You got RAD on top, or you got AIO on top, and you got custom cooling right here. So up here with the AIO support, and going back to your original question, I love it when you guys ask this stuff. It's fun. You said, can you mount a 360 on the top? Is that what you said? Can you mount a 360? Where can you? Oh, so you just want to know where. So when you look at this, how we break this down, it's 360 or 420, meaning you could put a 280, 240, whatever, but up to 420, 360 on the back. You can do a 420, 360 on the front or on the side next to the motherboard. You can't do one on top. It only does a 240 on the top because there's only 2 fan mounts on there. Now, when you start talking about custom cooling, unless you're wanting, because dual AIO stuff, one for CPU, one for GPU, I can understand that. This is a pretty cool case for that because it gives you that second AIO mounting where I could put like a GPU AIO here and then put like your CPU AIO there and actually run 2 AIOs in a case, right? So possible on stuff like this that you would have for it. There's also a little bubble right here. When you click on the bubble, that's going to switch it over to the DIY stuff. But one thing to consider on the DIY is that if you're going to be going with thicker rads than like 40 mil, say you want to get up to like almost like the 60s and stuff, you're going to have some problems with fan trying to run rads like next to motherboard and in the front at the same time. They're going to overlap. Yes, the case can support it here or here, but you have to consider it. Will it support on both at the same time? So that's just another thing to just kind of understand in regards to that. But other than that, yeah, you can do a 360 on the back right here, just as much as you could do one on the front or next to the motherboard. So you also have the options for the ones on the bottom. I wouldn't do that for AIOs, hence why it's not even listed. But for custom cooling, you can absolutely put a rad on the bottom. And I would say like what I did with my 600 build, like the one that we have here on the live stream. I don't know if I switch over, you guys can see. So the build on the live stream, right? We have a rad on the bottom, distro on the motherboard on the side. This is the 600 that's right there. And then I just have the 2 fans on top. What I opted to do was I put fans on the back side of the case as well. So I had fans there as well. But yeah, hey, thanks for asking the question. Hope that clears it up. Did you say anything else? And yeah, okay, yeah, and the 660. All right. So yeah, anything else though, let me know. I think a lot of it is kind of just depends on what you're going to go with. The other thing to consider too is that AIOs do come in some different thicknesses nowadays. So not all AIOs are going to be 28 mil in thickness. A lot of them are, but there are 38 mil AIOs out there too. So just kind of understand that when it comes to thicknesses and the tolerances there of that. You know what I'm saying? G4 Wolf, let's go, baby. Oh man, I'm already running out of coolant. Holy crap. Is the waffle soon? The vampires need my blood. No. And it's funny because I get that as a really funny dad joke. About 30 minutes. About 30 minutes on that. Don't let your wallet bleed. No, we're not getting into that right now. I think these go in like a here. Get these in Really digging the color on this. I think this is going to be great. Well, I'm also looking into maybe doing some scary game streams. So we might have some fun towards the end of October there. So stay tuned for that. I might have some other info or announcements coming out as well. Now, by the way, just to talk about it, this is the bracket to do the other conversion. The graphics card can go 3 different ways. Standard into the case like normal. This right here allows you to rotate it where the card is then sideways but still vertical. And then as I got the screws in here for this, we don't want to scratch the beautiful pumpkin spice color. And then of course there you got the vertical mount for the graphics card, and that gives you up to a full 4-slot vertical mounting. So pretty cool with that. Again, like you have different offsets for the riser mounting, so that way if you got an extra chunky GPU, it's going to do a lot better in my opinion vertical like this, because if you guys don't know, especially air-cooled GPUs that run vertical up here, they can run hotter based on the design of the cooler, as it's not used to being in a vertical position. So I encourage this a lot, not only just for the looks, but at the same time, it does definitely help the GPU. Up to like 10 to 15 degrees Celsius, you guys. And that goes for a lot of companies. And then they don't advertise one works or the other, but there are some out there that do fine, and there's some others out there that don't do fine, and that's just based on the cooling solution. You know, the gas in the tubes and all that, it doesn't know how to move. Everything kind of just falls down. Gravity, right? Who would have thought? Who would have thought gravity would mess up your day? You guys like my little pump cover? My little pump cover right here. So we got a couple of things to kind of plan out. Got a rad, got some fans to mock up. Kind of like, you know, when you guys are doing a build and you get some parts, but you don't have everything just yet, and you're just trying to get some of those ideas and stuff like that. That is a real thing for me. And I absolutely try to take advantage where I can on that. I should have the stuff this week, but I was also trying to kind of figure out what I was going to do parts wise and everything. So let me just get a couple of screws in here. We're just mocking this up today. But I am excited to get back into tube bending. We're going to do a full hard tube bend in this. I'm trying to work out CPU and GPU cooling, but we're just going to have to wait and see. Wait and see. I'm hoping I can get that. I can get the card and get everything going. It might not be a 4090 though. I don't know if they're going to allow me to destroy a 4090. Well, to be fair, and you know, I don't know if you guys didn't know, you know, the GPU that we used last year in the coolant testing was a 3080, right? Well, that is the same 3080 that we've been streaming on. It has a new water block. I'll admit that. Definitely has a new water block on it, but it's the same card. And I think that's really that's pretty cool. So get some of these in here, so at least I got something going on. And yeah, I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I really wish I had like some pumpkin spice fans right now, dude. Really wish I had some pumpkin spice fans, but you know, it is what it is. The Tower 600 in black came out really good. I think the winner of that Tower 600 is really going to dig it. The thing I like about it too is that, you know, the way we built out that Tower 600, you know, and you saw like the blue LEDs and the lights, you can just switch it to green. You can switch it to red. You can switch it to all kinds of colors. You get a spooky little orange color. I mean, dude, you can just change the color and change the whole mood of the case. Yeah, I'm excited. That's going to a good home. And I got confirmation from them already. All right, let's get a couple of screws now for the back of the rad. We can start getting some visuals here. Yeah, I hope you guys are all having a great Wednesday. More ideas too. We're gonna be. I'm gonna get something up on Discord. So it'll be pretty much exclusively on Discord. So if you guys can do me a favor and get over there to get me something list. I noted down what you guys have been saying. I'm gonna start adding some of that stuff into the list from what you guys already said to kind of add it in. But if you want, you can go to our Discord. If you don't have our Discord, !Discord for the link. Go into our live stream chat and just put down your idea of what coolant you think would be best in our test PC here. And I will start generating a list and I'll keep updating it. And, we'll go through the weekend with it, see how it goes, see what we get from you guys. And then next week we'll start the voting. And then we'll put that out. That'll be out in socials. We'll talk about it next week on stream. All that kind of stuff. Kind of like what we did last year. I'm looking for the right screw. I'm sorry, chat. One sec. Let's see. No. I didn't plan this too well. Oh, here's one. I just need 2. Oh, there we go. That was easy. Yeah, get in on those waffles. Well, see, I don't have a do like a 7900 XTX. I wish I had a water block for that. I need a water block for it. And I can't just go buy somebody else's, unfortunately. You have to watch those other guys that get to stream with everybody's stuff. Oh, wait, that's not it. That's why we check. This one should be fine, though. The case with the Noctura GPU. Yeah, and that would be cool if it was water-cooled. That's the only problem is it's air-cooled card. So if Noctura made a water-blocked one, that'd be neat. Maybe they will. Maybe Noctura will get into custom cooling. We'll just have to wait and see, won't we? We'll just have to wait and see with the shift going over there in Europe with a lot of cooling companies. There is definitely a change in the winds. And we'll just have to wait and see what happens there, We'll pass on the nookie for today. Dude, why can I not? I know I have some in here. My other little source of screws. I'll find something. Don't worry. I only need 2. I think 2 will be all I need. And yeah, I could have done this before stream, but I was busy. Okay. Nope. I've tried to organize these. I have it organized out in the cage, but just definitely not here. I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that. Here's one. Right there, and there's another one. Oh, no, wait, no, that's not one. This one's though. That one's good. And it's funny too, because I know exactly what it looks like. Come on. No. This one is that's a different one. That's for a distro. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Fun, huh?
As a response to allegations of... Sorry, I'd say perhaps something stuck.
Ah!
Somebody get him some water, please.
Get some water. One second. One second. It is getting warm in here. It is getting a little toasty. Dude, I don't want to get the wrong screw and strip this thing. All these giant... I guess I don't need those anymore either. Dude. That one's in there. Let's put that over there so we don't lose that one at least. Come on. I know there's one like right here. Come on, where's Waldo? Waldo. Where's Waldo? Please. Please, Waldo, please. That one's not the right one either. Sad face. Sad face. See this? There we go. That will work. That one out. Just so we can do some test fitting. Just so we can do some test fitting. Hey, my question from the other realm. Has TT created a waffle maker that will be part of the cooler system? I wish. This way it can use the heat from the system to create some tasty waffles. Looking to help feed my gamer needs. You know, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. I think some type of waffle cooling, even waffle ventilation, patent pending. Waffle ventilation might be something. It's just, you know, you got to find that right application. You got to find that right application. Mike. What day is it, Mike? I got my little mock-up rad right here. Okay, so on the case, we got a couple of different ideas, you know, some different ways to go about this. Now, with the pump,
60% of the time, it works.
We've done before. We had our PR32 D5. This works out really good for what we're going to be doing because it'll be easy to pour in whatever you guys vote on, and it'll be pretty straightforward to help me clean out versus like going through like a distro and stuff. You know what I mean? But of course, we're also going to need a nice radiator for that to cool whatever you decide to put in here. And, you know, we just kind of like mock some stuff up here on this. I want to see what my clearance is going to be like. Okay. So let's test fit some rads in this. I almost thought about putting a 420 in here to go with the bigger rad, but I just don't have a lot of them excessively available at the moment. So like right there. Right. There we go. Like something like that. Get our right in. Now that'll actually give us a good little bit of room. I don't know if I'm gonna need, like, if you can understand, like, I don't know if I'm gonna want to mount that right there to kind of float it, you know what I mean? But instead, I might take this bracket off now that I'm looking at it. So instead of having to mount it there, I can just mount it here on the floor. I mean, I might not be able to put a fan right there, but it's coolant testing, right? So I think this will actually, I think that actually might be a better way to go. Let's take these off. Just use my finger as a wrench. No problem. Get that grip strength from building all those PCs, bruh. Look at that. Oh, man. It's like Gorilla Grip on these. But it is one of the things I like about this pump because it basically gives me the option to go two different ways. Simple little bracket. Who would have thought? Nice and easy on that. But yeah, now, and then this will give me, I have little mounting points right here. We got our, oh, whoops, upside down. We got our cool little smiley face down there. Don't tell anybody, chat, okay? I don't want them to see that I covered up the branding. But like literally, we have our pump res. We can kind of mount it like front and center like that. It's a little crooked. We'll figure that out. You know what I mean? But just kind of mounting our pump reservoir like that right there. And then this was the part that I wanted to do. We can take our Thermaltake edition GPU, and I just had to do this because it's in the same color with the cardboard and everything. So we got our little cardboard GPU. Oh, see, this is why we test, right? We want to make sure that we're going to have that clearance for the water block. So that's going to have to go a little bit more over there. And we'll get... lock our GPU in. We don't want to go in anywhere. See? Like that? See? Oh, it's a little crooked. Hold on. Let me fix it. Let me fix it. Remember that the bracket's not screwed in all the way, okay? Don't hate me. Don't hate me if it's a little saggy right now. It's not even, it's just chilling. Okay, it's just chilling on here. There's our, that's kind of funny. So there's my version. Oh, my little, here we go. See? For obvious reasons. Exactly, box. Yeah, I definitely need this color case. You know, this was just the funny thing. I was like, oh man, what case am I going to do for this year? We got to have something big because I want to have the room to do the tubing and be able to clean it and, you know, all that stuff. So it had to have that, but then two had to be something new. And then I was like, oh man, we got to do something different than like hydrangea blue. We've been doing hydrangea blue a lot, which, you know, is cool and all. We did matcha. I'm really digging the matcha colors and everything. This one's definitely different right here. And I thought our cardboard GPU would, you know, fit really well into there like that and everything. And you can put the card more forward like this. But you know what else is really cool too is that even with like a longer, you know, like say you got a thicker graphics, you can move the riser cable back to the position towards the back of the case. And if you can understand with how thick these things have been lately, then get something like that there, and then I'll kind of countersinks it back a little bit, and I can go in those back slots. So you got wiggle room this way, as well as you got a good amount of room that way. And the other thing too is that like pump aside, if you're gonna go with like an AIO, plenty of room. This is on the back or the furthest back part. And it's not necessarily about the thickness of the card, but where the back of the card starts as far as where that's going to come back in over here, if you can kind of see angle-wise, right? You don't want that card to hit this, meaning that this is too far out. But hey, that's why we thought about this, and that's why when you look at this, the radiator's recessed back. So we push that back so that way you have, I guess, that clearance. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's literally just the fan sticking out. The entire radiator is kind of countersunk back. And this isn't like an AIO. This is a 40 mil CLM radiator DIY. So this is not a thin radiator. This is more standard, what I think, you know, a lot of people would use. 40 mil thickness versus like a 28. And even with a 28, it would go back even more. And you'd have even more space right there. So nice, good, ample room for this. What we needed for the build. And kind of getting this all set up. We can even put some nice fans down here to get some nice little intake, you know, going on, you know, when we need it. Corrugated, the new thing for video cards, absolutely steel-toed. This was back when we couldn't get a 4090 yet. And as a case company, a lot of people had concerns about the thickness, how thick that card was going to be. Oh man, everybody was worried. Not just the thickness, but on the weight and everything. So when we couldn't get our hands on the card and we started seeing what the size was and everything, we had to mock something up. So I had this was fun little mock up right here. And then our graphics designer at the time gave us some nice little GPU details on there. Especially, I love the backplate. This thing's amazing. But fits really well in here too. This is the closest to that other company's color that we can get here at Thermaltake. And you know what? If it gives you that idea, that's awesome. You know what I mean? I think that's why all the colors that we're doing, some different stuff, a lot of people get a lot of fun ideas. You know, I've been seeing a lot of people talk about like different stuff with the colors. If it's matcha, hydrangea blue, or even especially this gravel sand, it's a very weird color. And I think that's fun. I think that's fine. You know what I mean? So it's going to fit our pumpkin spice build real well. We do rad over there on the side. We'll get some nice orange or yellow LED RGB stuff going on over there. We'll have our graphics card here. Probably be setting up our pump. And I can even kind of put it here towards the front where like, say like, that's the furthest forward it can mount. And I still got some pretty decent clearance there on, you know, like on the GPU and stuff. So, but, you know, sometimes you can go front or back with it. Granted, I would say, depending on the card that I'm going to go with, you know, the length of the PCB and the water block can definitely decrease. If 40 series cards, you guys know 40 series cards like this much is just cooler. The actual card is only about this long. So you water blocking a card, you save a ton of room on the length, as well as the width too, to be fair. About the same weight though, let me tell you, because I think when we weighed that 4090, when we did the 4090 water block, if you guys remember, the 4090 stock weighed more than the 4090 with the water block on it. And usually the water block always wins. It's a block of copper that is on the graphics card versus those, but you guys have seen those coolers. Those are some big coolers, man. And yeah, it's getting into that 5-pound territory, man. It's pretty crazy. Looks like syrup. See, and I thought that this was going to fit just well. Get those creative ideas going, you guys, as far as what type of coolant you would love to see. You know, you take that trip down the grocery store this week. You know, you got to go get some bread, grab some lunch meat, get some milk or whatever. You maybe kind of wander over there a little bit in the beverage section. Or, I mean, I guess if you're down the pasta aisle and you're looking at spaghetti, decide what you would get some ideas for me. And please share with us and we'll see and put it to a vote and see what everybody thinks. I think it's going to be interesting. The future of GPUs. This is next gen. This is next gen. This is what they start with. This is their mock-up card. This is what they start with, and then they go from here. You know, create all the circuits and, you know, all that stuff in there, and then it just works. They slap it on there. Sad part is I wanted to cut out a little SLI bridge. Rip SLI. Rip SLI. I miss SLI. My wallet doesn't miss SLI, but I kind of do. But my wallet doesn't. The EVGA hydrocopper card is so heavy versus its size. Lots of copper in that block. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Water block cards do got some good weight to them. And they've always trumped, I would say, anything that was air-cooled. But, man, those air coolers are getting serious. And now with, like, you know, you guys seen the hybrid cards, you know, that have, like, AIOs built into them and stuff like that, too. Expect to see more of that, I would say, with the 50 series. I would say we could see more AIOs than we saw for sure from like the 4090s, like MSI, they had their 4090 AIO, Asus had theirs. So we could definitely see stuff like that. So consider that with your case, especially if you're going to be looking to go like dual AIO stuff. You're going to want a case that's going to have like that favorable type of position for you there with that. Because, I mean, even if you did do an AIO GPU in a vertical position, you're kind of stuck with putting the AIO on the bottom, but you could also fit it maybe on the side, but then that kind of limits you to the CPU cooling on this case. But then if you wanted that dual rad thing, look at the 660 or the 600, because then that will give you this back part where I could do another AIO for like the GPU here, and then the graphics card could either be vertical or traditional, and then you'd have the room either there or in the front. And then you still have plenty of room for fans. I think that's the big thing. Got to have plenty of room for fans. Oh, thought it was over? You just waffling again. How much time's on the waffle anyway? How much time's on the waffle? Oh, about 10 minutes. About 10 minutes. I haven't. Have you guys started bombing up the Discord? Let me see. Let me see. And yeah, again, Rob, stay safe, man. If you're watching, hang in there. Chad has already got petroleum up there. Okay, yeah, so we'll need some stuff. You guys get in on the live stream chat over on Discord. And I see Cal just jumped in there. Thank you, Cal. Is Thermal Grizzly thermal paste good? Yes. Yes, it's some of the best out in the market. It's expensive though. So that's something to consider too. Look at the price of that stuff. But yeah, it's some pretty good paste out in the market, man, I'll tell you. There's a lot of paste out there. I would say that thermal paste wise, it's kind of marginal and everything. If you really want a bigger difference, go liquid metal. But then if you go liquid metal, you got to be careful, make sure you know what you're doing. But I would honestly say at the same time though too, you're looking at marginal differences. There's a lot of videos out there that you can see from media that, you know, they get all the thermal paste. Oh, I did the thermal paste testing and all that stuff. And there might be one or two that they can talk about, but the rest of them are all pretty marginal, and it's not going to make or break the bank, if you feel me. Like you're saying you get like 2 more FPS or 5 more FPS, who cares? You know what I mean? But if you're like at 40 FPS, it's a big deal. So a lot of variables there. But I personally, like a lot of our builds, I use our TG7. I've been using our TG7 and it just works. It does great. I don't have any big problems with it. I like that it's not super runny, but at the same time, it's not extra thick. It's not like some of the other stuff that had like what was it, Icy Diamond? The Icy Diamond paste that would just, you know, that whole debacle with it eating or wearing off the printing on the CPU and then warranty concerns. Oh man, that was a fun one back in the day. So, but yeah, do your research. It's always fun. And yeah, good luck on our waffle. Coming up, about 10 minutes. Coming up in about 10 minutes, we got our waffle coming on. Yeah, so like just trying to get some fun little ideas. I think going vertical with the GPU is going to be awesome. We get a water block card in here. We'll have our ports for that. We'll more or less start here at the bottom. This will be our outlet. Coolant coming out. Probably do something fun. Going into the GPU. Going over into the CPU, be a single rad configuration like we've done in the past. Again, I'm hoping to have some fun videos for you guys next week to kind of highlight some of the fun that we've been doing on stream for the past events with the coolant testing, especially stuff like Pepto-Bismol, the Guinness beer, the syrup from back in the day, back when Steve was still here on the stream and everything. So that'll be a nice one to kind of go back on. I'm going to have to let Steve know that I'm going to have to share his likeness, but it's mine. It's mine. I owned it from then. AI, it'll be AI version of Steve. It'll be an AI version of Steve. But yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun. Motherboard, CPU wise, you know, it's not going to be, I'll probably go higher end on that, but I don't think the graphics card again is going to be like a 4090. I don't think I got enough subscribers for that type of a budget, but that's okay. It's not that big a deal. I think ideally we're just trying to make it go all the way through and have some fun with it, and definitely put it under some benchmarks. So we'll have to see what it does. Breakfast at ThermalMike's. Yeah, come on over, man. I'm not a morning person. I have breakfast for dinner. Breakfast for dinner. Come over for breakfast for dinner. I'll make waffle. I'll make the waffles. Waffle surprise. Call it waffle surprise. Dude, there's tons of room back here, but it's not really going to matter. I mean, we throw the power supply back there. We get a lot of that stuff all set up. I think it's going to be pretty good. I don't think the build will take too long. I'm going to try to mock up a lot of the components so we don't have to spend too much time on that going into next week. But definitely, at least my plan is to start the tube work next week, getting all the tube work done, because I know you guys love watching me bend tubes on stream. And to be fair, it's been a hot minute since I've done that. And I honestly haven't bent tubes in weeks, if not months. So I need to get back into bending myself. Stay tuned, and hopefully we'll come up with a fun little concoction here for this to get a lot of that stuff going on. Like I said, there's a lot of Wednesdays in October, and we got a lot of fun lined up for that. So yeah, I needed to stream to kick off the idea so that way I have time for you guys to give me some options so we can make this all work. A lot of that stuff takes up some extra time, so and then I got to source everything that you guys want. So we'll have to see if any of this stuff may or may not be illegal and or something I can get here in California for that matter. So consider that too. You know, we are in California. So there are certain things that are limited. Thank you, California, for that. But I think ideally, overall, this is going to be pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. I think you guys need, I think we need like some kind of a coffee or toffee type of liquid. You guys find something. You have to find something. Get a nice little color match going on here with this. We'll likely do some control with, you know, some regular pure clear coolant. Maybe we'll dye it to match the color, you know, to have some fun with that, because that's not going to matter at all as far as temperature wise goes for the coolant. So probably roll something like that. And yeah, get to going on the testing. Get to going on all that testing. It's funny for me that there are many stands and ways of stopping GPU sagging, but there is no motherboard.
I can get you Stroop waffle coffee.
Oh, there we go. But there is no motherboard bending prevention for sideways horizontal builds. I mean, there are almost no people making horizontal builds, but still. I mean, I think that when you know, with the GPU, if you're talking about that, like they make a lot of those little mounting brackets that you can buy. Amazon's flooded with them now. They used to just not exist. And then once somebody threw out the idea, like to brace that, even motherboards, I've seen graphic cards that have little mounting brackets, you know, little tapped screws on the back to mount it, depending on, you know, which way you're going with the card, right? I will say that this bracket that we use, because of the way that it's set up here on the case, because it just, you know, it's just got two little clips, but that has two screws to secure onto it, as well as two more on the bottom. So there are two more on the bottom, and you can see that is an extension, or it's kind of like, you consider it almost like how grommets work, where you're going to have that extra brace on the corner. This is not a thin piece of steel either. This is a pretty sturdy piece of steel thickness wise, and it's not going to cause a lot of those issues, especially with those gigantuan GPUs that are out there. And furthermore too, with the way this is, as you can see, there's also two more options right here. So I can take this as well and move it all the way up to the front there, and actually have more room in the back. And then this could come in for one of two ways. Well, I guess a couple of different ways, but one thing is I want a thicker rad on the back here, because I want to get like the 600 or the 660, because you guys all understand it's a similar stuff. But then if I water block the card, that card's not going to be crazy long. So then I can move this to use this more, you know, as far as like ideas go on that. Or you can just kind of even put it like right there in the middle. So it's kind of like in the middle, and it lines up with the GPU. And, you know, when you think about that, when you're going with doing tube works and you got to bend A to B, this could matter as far as lining it up with where your CPU goes. So it's just a little bit of adjustments, a little bit of options. Same thing you talk about with, like, if you had a rad on the bottom or on the side, I can adjust the height of that rad so that tube lines up a little bit cleaner. Hence why I went with the 360 instead of doing that 420 that's going to max it out, putting those ports mostly to the top. Now I got a good bit of wiggle room, as you can see right back here. So it's just all fun and games so that I can get everything figured out. Last minute waffling. Last minute waffling. Why not get matching color of tubes and not dyeing the coolant? Well, you could do that. And there are companies out there that make it, but Thermaltake does not. We only make clear hard tubing, but dude, there's a lot of options that are out there. And to be fair, as long as, like, you know, if you get our fittings or somebody else's fittings, a lot of that doesn't matter either, because most of that stuff's all G1/4, and then you just have to get the right size tubing. Tubing's definitely been a thing for me. And, you know, we've only done pretty much the clear. We've dabbled with ideas on different things. I mean, gosh, I have stuff like this. This is a hydro dip tube. This was an idea that we had, but then this was right before COVID. I had some other stuff too. I'll have to see if I can dig it up. But it was just, you know, we've tried different sample stuff that's out there. Like, to be fair, I'm a big fan of that matte black. And, you know, I would want to bend with that matte black to see how that matte black does. I'm curious, like, you know, as you heat it and stretch it, does that matteness stay and all that? And I've talked to a lot of people that have used it, and they said, yeah, it's great. So, you know, stuff like that makes a lot of sense for me. Giveaways are closed. By the way, it's almost waffle time. Are you guys ready? This is your warning, your waffle warning. It's almost waffle time. Oh, Box, you do love those pancakes, don't you, buddy? Don't you, buddy? Ooh, cardboard. We need a cardboard one. We need a cardboard command. I can smell it. Does it smell like warm cardboard?
With lots of sugar.
Does it smell like warm cardboard? All right. All right. Enough of my yapping. I know it's a lot of talk today. It's a lot of talk today. But with talk, we always have to have some. Do you smell that? What is that? What does that smell? You know what it is? It is. It's waffle time. It is waffle time. Welcome back to another glorious Wednesday. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day, everybody. We got our waffles on. Who's going to be the big winner here today? Who's going to be the big winner here today? Let's go. Let's go. We need predictions on the next prize. Well, it's all in the algorithm, my friend. It's a toss of the hat. It's a toss of the hat. Oh, man. Ben sure does. He does, man. That's funny. I added that in there just for him. All right. All right. We've got all you wafflers in here. Let's see. Almost 300 tickets, entries. 300 people. 300 people. A lot of you guys got double entries in there as well. In a hotel room right now, Jeff? Jeff, hey, what's going on, Jeff? You watching? Thank you so much for watching, Jeff, and hanging out in the hotel. Hope you're having a good day. Break up your hotel stay a little bit. Give you little distractions here and there. And possibly win a waffle. We got some prizes up on the wall. All right. All right. Here we go. We got to give it away. Give it away. Give it away. First waffler of the day is GPS Stuntman. GPS Stuntman over on Twitch. Congratulations, GPS Stuntman. We got one. Let's see. Where is he? GPS Stuntman, are you there? Are you there? You're the big waffle winner today. One of two. We got one more coming up. GP Stuntman _ What's going on? GPS. He needs GPS on getting over here to his waffle. Oh, man. Rob coming in with the heat saying re-roll already. Sheesh. Come on, Rob. You'd expect me to give you a little bit more time, too. I'm loving this, the big heads. Oh, he was over on... No, okay, he was over on YouTube. He's switching back over. Doesn't matter, man. Well, yeah, go over to Twitch. It'll make it easier for me. Pick again. No, he's here. He was watching on YouTube. But he's one that he likes to get the double down on the waffles, and I'm proud of him. Congratulations, GPS. I'm just waiting for you to say something over on the Twitch, just in case. Rigged. GG's, there we go, GPS. Let's go, man. Thank you so much. All right, Stuntman, congratulations on winning our waffle. You say spin it, baby, and you're going to win it. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. Good luck. Well, let's go. You say spin it, you're going to win it. He says, let's go. Let's go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Big prize. Big prize. Oh, nice, dude. Scoring a Thermaltake power supply of your choice. If you need some new power, now is the time. It's your prize your way. Feel free to visit our power page, and you can select a power supply up to 1,000 watts of your choice. Has to be in stock. More power to you. as Pig Radio would say. Congratulations again on winning. That's a nice prize, man. That's a nice prize. Congrats. All right. The He-Man is real. All right. Joining him. 1,000 watts, baby. Yep. Up to 1,000. You know, you want ATX 3.0 with the new Gen 5 or not, depending on your card or whatever you want to do. We got a lot of options there. Message me on Discord to confirm and let me know if you have any questions, okay? Happy to help out. All right, who's joining GVS Stuntman here in our waffle table? And it's going to be the fourth wall. The fourth wall breaker. Come on down. Fourth wall breaker over on YouTube. Shout outs to YouTube. Gigi's over there doubling down on his waffles. Fourth wall breaker. Are you there? Congratulations on winning over on YouTube. Nice. We had one from each. That's fantastic. That's right. It's all RNG, baby. Fourth wall breaker. Are you there? And I get if you're on Twitch, you're on YouTube. Either way, it doesn't matter. Just say something. Of course, you could have a different name on both things, so that's another thing that happens too. Wake up! Come on. You got a nasty reputation. No, I'm just kidding. You don't. Come on. Or did the fourth wall break him? You know, it's tough to say. We're going to have to wait and see if he's going to break through the fourth wall for his waffle or not. And unfortunately, we could have a reroll here. We could have a roll. He might be sleeping. Staying in on Twitch, but sleeping. Come on, fourth wall. We can give you a little bit of time, but you don't got much. I'll do anything for a waffle. Anything. Be careful what you wish for. Okay, come on, fourth wall. Where are you at? He's stonewalled. Oh, no. Oh, no. Unlucko bucko over there, says Compagoon. At fourth wall breaker, are you there? I'm going to give him a little bit more, and that's it. Get a little bit. I'm refreshing the page. I'm watching both
When
chats.
in doubt, the waffle will always win.
When in doubt, the waffle, right? Not enough broken walls. Oh, come on, no. Because as soon as we re-roll, he's going to show up. Always try to give you guys the benefit of the doubt. I think they've had enough time. Oh, ooh, somebody's spicy on this one. All right. You guys want to re-roll him? He's not there. We gave him his chance, right? Fair? Did we give him the fair chance? Is it long enough? Kool-Aid man, break that wall. Come on. All right. Box, come on, Box. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Fourth wall, come on. 6, 5. Fourth wall breaker, he's there. Congratulations! Oh man, dude, you're getting the countdown, bro. You were getting the countdown and you broke through that fourth wall. He says spin it, he's gonna win it. Let's go. Good luck, fourth wall. Oh, almost got the monitor. Oh my God. Almost had another monitor win. Congratulations on winning our TT Gear prize. This is a cool new prize that we have. Basically, if you want a keyboard, a mouse, headset, all of our TT Gear stuff that we got, for the most part, excluding chairs and desks, if you can feel me, it's your prize, your way. Feel free to pick a keyboard, a mouse, whatever you want. Somebody, you have questions or anything, let me know and I'll be happy to help you. You can go back to sleep now. Tom32 says. Laugh out loud, I was driving, had to pull over, he says. Good for you on being safe, fourth wall. This is why we give everybody a little bit of extra time, you know? I mean, could you guys imagine just driving down the road and winning a waffle. I mean, that's wild, man. That's wild. It's like winning on the radio. You know, you're driving the. Oh, and we're gonna take a caller here from Fourth Wall. Hello, Fourth Wall, are you there? Yes, hi. I love your radio station. I listen to it all the time. Thank you for letting me win. Congratulations again, Fourth Wall. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much. Getting that TT gear. For my 2 waffle winners, make sure you DM me on Discord at your convenience. You don't have to do it right away. You know, get to your place and all that. Message me within the next couple of days to confirm your info, and I'll send you the email with all the details, all right? I was out biking once when you pulled me. Nice. Yeah, you know, that's one of the crazy things is hearing the stories about how or what you were doing when waffling. It's kind of interesting. What were you doing when waffling? Raid from Admired Media. Oh, I didn't see the notification. Admired Media raided us? Or you say, oh no, they're just starting. I was gonna say he's usually not on yet, but he's just starting. He's just starting. I'll consider it. Yeah, I didn't do raids with the Intel stuff. But again, congratulations, you guys, on winning our weekly waffle. Of course, we do this each and every week. Come back next Wednesday for your chance to win !mark waffle to get in on it. Congratulations again, though. Congratulations again. Good stuff. Good stuff. You're welcome. Absolutely. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for entering. Thank you for just being here. We appreciate you. All of us thermal takers, we appreciate you.
What day is it, Mike?
No, we didn't re-roll. They came in on the countdown. Like we were like at 6 or 5. And they're like, we're here. It was just, you know, got to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. They were driving. And they pulled over safely to text. And I think that is super responsible for right now. Because let me tell you, I don't know how many people I see on their phone driving to work every day. That needs to stop. Oh my goodness. People just, you're going to die. It's going to just take once. Don't drive with your phone. Great job. Proud of you, Fourth Wall. Proud of you. That's awesome. Wish I had a good story. Well, dude, that one with the driving one, you're the first one to tell me you were driving while waffling. So that's actually kind of funny to hear. I haven't had somebody say that, oh yeah, I was driving when I was waffling. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I get people like walk the dog and, you know, the fun things. Hence why I bring up that one a lot, because it's surprisingly enough, oh, and we got an ad break in process. Crap, I didn't see that because I was waffling. But yeah, I'm waiting for the ad break to end. Off to feed the vampires. Have a nice week. Take care, John. Enjoy. Beantown says, why is my name on the screen? You were the last sub. Yeah, you were the last sub, Bean. Yep. So that right there that I have right over, it's over here. But over there, that you're our last subscriber. So that's why your name's there, for all to see. But no, thanks for the love, man. Appreciate it again. And whoever subs next, your name will pop up right there. Can't wait for my prize from last week to get here. Yep, I'm working on that. All the Intel stuff. Working out a couple of things to get those out there. A lot of people that have already confirmed, like the AIOs and stuff, and the fans, those are already in process. So a lot of that stuff should be going out soon. I need to share a room or a suite with someone at CES. Well, unfortunately, I can't share a room with you. I have, you know, the penthouse suite, you know, for ThermalMike. But I got my registration done. Got in there for CES. Dude, I can't believe how fat CES coming up on the corner already. See you at CES. Hell yeah, Green Garage. I'm excited, man. I hope you get to come by. I hope I get to run into people. We'll be hanging out over in Pirate Land, and we'll have the Venetian for our event, and we'll have a lot of new Thermaltake stuff there. Dude, I can't believe it started. Like, we're already planning. I mean, dude, it's almost October. It's crazy. It's freaking crazy. All right. I don't got too much more of the stream today. A lot of it was just kind of brainstorming and kicking off our coolant testing. Again, I need your guys' support to get some ideas. You guys gave me some great ones here at the beginning of the stream. I'm mentally noting a lot of them down. And yeah, we'll get going on. And yeah, no, it's not a penthouse suite. I'm totally joking. We don't got that kind of budget. I wish. I don't know if I'd want a room like that, but maybe I probably would. Maybe I'll get lucky on the craps. Maybe I'll get lucky on the craps this year and we'll get comped a Thermaltake room. You never know. You never know. But if you want to find me, I'll be at the craps table. I'll tell you that. The thermal penthouse, you know, those things can happen. I really like how, oh, this thing's moving over there. The cardboard block is amazing. But yeah, like, I think stuff like trying to fit it behind there is not going to work. You know what I mean? So, and a lot of this is because, you know, again, I had that in the middle position. So if I move this back to the farthest position, I get plenty of extra room right there with that. And this is not a small card. I think, what is this? This one's like, because I know you guys are like, oh, you know, it's the live stream. But like, dude, this is 12 and a half. It's 12 and a half. It's not small. It's not the biggest one out there, okay? Size doesn't matter when water cooling. Yeah, you take that one. You can have that one. You have a presidential suite at the Rio? Dude, that's sweet, dude. I've never done anything crazy like that. I'm not a big gambler. I just like to have fun, you know, joke and laugh, and maybe lose a couple $100, but definitely not a couple $1,000. I ain't crazy like that. But it'd be interesting to have a fun thing. Yeah, the problem with the Rio is so far away. It's like super far from everything. I do like how we're like really close though. And there's some really good restaurants there and everything. So, but yeah, if anybody's going, you're going to be there at CS, you run into me, let me know. I'll buy you a beer. 100%. Love to see you guys. Love to see you. It's nice to get out to some events and everything. I actually have some events coming up here in October. There is an Intel event coming up, which I'll have more information on later. But there is a special event that's going to be going on. That'll be exciting. And that's coming up. And I can't say much more about that. But I'm excited to be there and hope you guys will be checking that out. I don't drink alcohol, Mike. You know that. Yeah, I know. I'm not into it either. Not really into it either. But I do like hanging out and joking around and playing some craps. When I'm not swinging, when I'm not sitting there telling Steve from Gamers Nexus on why this brown is this brown, or why this fits here or fits there, and wondering what the tech Jesus has to say next to me. You know what I mean? Those are some of my wonderful times, I'll tell you, with media. And all those fun celebs that get to come out that I enjoy, that I am lucky to get to hang out and see, even for the brief period of time. So it's always a pleasure to see those people. Yeah. Custom cooling. We need your ideas. Where are we going to put some stuff? We'll be figuring out some tubing next week as we start gathering some ideas. I think even next week too, we'll talk a little bit about what we're going to do coolant wise, where we are with what we got. I'll have like a fun video to kind of showcase what we did before, so you guys can kind of relive some fun moments there. Again, some of those moments that I looked back on last couple of days, seeing like Steve and stuff was really cool to see. Takes me back to like how much has changed, like just looking at myself, let alone this room, and just how far we've come in the years that we've been streaming now. And so that'll be some fun for next week. And yeah, definitely we got to get into bending next week to get this set up. So expect to see some upgrades and some changes here to our E550 Pumpkin Spice Edition full tower case that we're going to be using for our annual viewer voted coolant testing, courtesy of you guys. And I think that's the best part, is you guys get to participate, you guys get to pick, and I get to have all the fun of trying to make it work. It's always a good one. I'll bring your CES backpacks. Oh, okay. Yeah, we usually don't bring a lot of stuff too because you know it's not an end user show. CES, so usually we don't have swag stuff there for that. Vinegar might be as good as mineral oil if you can prevent any corrosion from it. Well, see, I think one of the good things is when we're doing the coolant testing, it is only in for a brief period of time. Of course, I'm gonna have to buy a lot of distilled water so we can flush the process. If you guys haven't seen what we've done before in the past, it gets pretty crazy. It's pretty fun. Me having to figure out how to rinse a rad, or I just scrap the rad and put a new rad in. It really all kind of depends, but we still got pumps to break down and clean, blocks to clean, and you'd be surprised, as long as it doesn't sit, we can usually get a pretty good test go through. You know, we'll do some fur mark, play some games on it, because why not? You feel me? I think we'll have a lot of fun. And again, this will all be courtesy of you guys and your fun ideas. All right? So, yeah, I got a jam too. It's a short and sweet one today. Take it easy, Pig. Thanks for being here again, as always, my friend. See you next week, as always. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's see, is Mired up? What's he doing? Marvel versus Capcom? All right. Skytech's up as well. We got some other. You want to raid Summit? Let's raid Summit 1G. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. That'd be weird. That'd be so weird. All right. We're gonna throw it over to my good friend Peter over at Mired Media. Give you guys a little bit of a break up here. Switch over to some gameplay, if you guys don't mind. Make sure you tell Peter happy hump day from ThermalMike. You know, give him some waffle love over there. Thank you guys so much for being here. Congratulations again to our 2 waffle winners. Again, don't forget to DM me on Discord to confirm that you are a meat popsicle, and we'll get all your info going over your way. But for the rest of you guys, Mike. What day is it, Mike? Happy hump day. Have a great rest of your week. I need those coolant ideas. Take a look at Discord. I need those ideas. Get them in there, all right? You guys have fun. Again, tell Peter happy hump day for me, all right? See you later.